Hello, my YouTube people. I am out here at this outdoor restaurant, Italian restaurant. I'm the only one. They just opened. That's why it's so empty. So they just opened, so I'm the first one here, which is good. It feels good. I feel like I'm a celebrity and I'm rich and I paid to have this whole place to myself. But it is kind of nice. It's gray looking, but it feels really good. Because it's not really cold, you know. So it feels good to be out here. Sorry about that, y'all. And I just, Lord Jesus, happy to be out of the house. So there's going to be some changes made. And I'm always saying this and sharing with you guys that where I live now is a place where my daughter-in-law and my son, well, so-called daughter-in-law, um, they she a while back rented this place on Section 8. And then when she got back with my son, well, when my son and her broke up, my she was letting my son live there at that place with the Section 8 price. And then I lost my apartment, just to catch you guys up, right? And I lost my apartment. So I've been living there for about almost 5 years. And I lost my apartment that I've been living at for 17 years. And then finally, her and my son got back together. They bought a home in Atlanta. The place is in California, Northern California, and they moved out of Northern California because they got back together. Bought a place in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, so I still live there. I didn't go with them, and I've been paying the Section 8 rent, which is real cheap in California, Northern California, the Bay Area. So it's like, I don't want to move and try to find a place where you get these high rent places where $2,000, $3,000 for a one bedroom or even a studio. That's crazy, right? And then I was thinking about, because I am a senior, putting my name on the list for low housing. But everybody and their mama is on that list, right? And by the time they get to my name, I'd be on to go on to glory. I won't be alive anymore. I don't know. And so let me see if I can put this down because I'm like holding this phone. Give me a minute, you guys. So can you guys see me? Can you see me? Is that better? I don't know. That's better. I don't want to hold my phone. I had a tripod, but I don't even know where that is, you guys. So hopefully you guys could see me. I really need to wipe off my phone. Oh, look at me, right? But put my shades back on. So hopefully you guys can see me. Hopefully it's clear and you can hear me. So getting on with my story, I am hungry. So finishing my story, there's so many things that I was trying to do to find a way out because now they travel, even though they live in Atlanta. My daughter-in-law feels that because she's on the Section 8, or so-called daughter-in-law, feels that because she's on Section 8 and she has control of the place, even though I'm paying all the bills there, that she could allow anybody to live there as she pleases, right? And crazy me, I let her do it because I don't want to get into a place, an argument with her where she's saying, well, then if you're not going to do it, you're going to have to leave, whatever, right? So let me see if I could raise this up higher. Maybe I could put it on my hold on, you guys. Sorry. So maybe that's better. I don't know. Is that better, you guys? Maybe that's better. I don't know. So this, you can tell I'm not a professional vlogger because I am like all over the place. So hopefully, I hope my video is running. Yeah, because sometimes I don't have enough memory on here, and I'll start doing a video and it'll just stop. So I'm going to try not to keep this too long. So, finishing my story, as I keep saying, and I keep getting interrupting myself. So, this has been going on for the past 2 years. So, I've been living there for almost 5 years. So, the past 2 years, I could tell with her and my son, they have like a little rift going on, or they're not getting along because she'll try to take it out on me and try to make me feel uncomfortable in the place where I'm residing in. And I'm like, okay, maybe I could tolerate this because the rent is so low and, I'm able to save a little money. But you know what? I'm like, I'm sick of her. The straw that broke the camel's back was when she came over from visiting from Atlanta. She has her grandkids, her grandson, which is an adult, he's in his late 20s, early 30s. They got rid of their place, and so she invited them to stay where I live until they moved to Atlanta. Right? They closed up their place so they didn't have to pay all that rent. And but before then, oh my God, it's just such a long, it's such a long story. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that her lack of respect. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, there you go. My food is here, you guys. Look at this, you guys. That looks so good. Put my purse there. Doesn't that look good, you guys? I'm doing my vlogging, so yeah. Thank you so much. And this is a twist off, right? Twist
Yes,
off.
this is twist.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Jack.
Yes. So I'm about to eat, you guys. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a new Italian restaurant in Berkeley, and it's chicken, cream sauce, some some red sauce in there. And they put peas in there. I'm like, that's new. So I'm gonna see how it tastes. And but like I was saying, um, she she's doing like this passive aggressive thing because she pretends to like me because she's with my son, and I don't like that at all. I hate it when people pretend to like me. I'd rather you be honest and dislike me, then I know what I'm dealing with, right? But so the last time she was here was she came a couple of weeks ago, and she just left yesterday, right? Um, and oh, this time she had like a stinky attitude toward me, and it's like, you know what? I don't need this. I'm getting out of here. And I don't want to say it like, I don't want to have like any anger or remorse or hatred toward her or anything like that. I was listening to this woman and she goes, you got to love yourself enough where you don't put up with stuff. You don't allow yourself to go through um, mess or live in a place you don't want to live, work a job you don't want to work, marry a man you don't want to be married to, date a guy you don't want to be dating, or a woman you don't want to be dating. You know what I'm saying? And then it just made me think, and I'm like, okay, so I decided I'm moving. I am moving. I set a date, September, the mid of September. I want to be out of there. And I don't care if it's in a shoe box. I want to be out of there. I'm going to be out of there, and I'm not gonna have no hate toward her and nothing. But I tell you one thing: I don't ever want to see her again. I don't want to be around her again. I really don't want, and I don't see my son, and stuff like that, and my grandkids. But her, woo, what she did, and she tried to pretend to be like this nice person. Oh, you know, but what she is, she's controlling and manipulative. And I hope my son leaves her. I really do. I hope God blesses him with somebody that's really kind and nice and loving. And for a minute, I was telling my son to stay with her because I was afraid my son couldn't take care of himself. And she was like doing everything, a lot of stuff for my son. But um, my son's not good with money, and he'll waste money, and I don't want him to do that. And I'm thinking, okay, if he stays with somebody that knows how to manage money, he'll be okay. But I'm hoping he leave her with somebody who's nicer, somebody that fits him and love him, and that I get along with. But on that note, I'm starving. I'm hungry. But I wanted to say I made up my mind. I'm leaving there, but I'm not leaving out of animosity. But I'm at the point in my life where I'd rather be by myself than have somebody in my life, have people in my life, or a person in my life that I don't get along with. That their energy, their negative energy, like somebody, they don't have to say anything. You ever come across people, they don't really have to say anything, right? But it's their energy that is toxic, that is just makes you want to throw up. And you say, okay, I got to get away from this person. I got this woman at work. Her name is Michelle. And she walks, one minute she'll come and she's happy and bubbly and she wants to talk to me. Next minute she's walking past my desk with a nasty attitude and won't say a word. I'm like, child, I've been there, done that. I'm not even fazed by that. You just need to grow up. You're in a grown woman body acting like a child. And I'm so not fazed by that. So I'm focused on something else. You can just take that to the banks. You can't check cash that, but take that uptown somewhere because I got other things to think about. And I know what you're trying to do. And you got the wrong person, sweetie. You got the wrong person and you're using the wrong strategy because it ain't going to work with me because I don't give a damn. I really don't. So I'm going to love me. I'm spoiling me. I date me. I'm loving on me. And if anybody want to join in and love on me too, come on. And if you don't and you nasty and you stinky, stay away from me. And I'm going to tell you one more story. There was this guy, and he's like in his 80s. His name is Nate. He knew my son. He knew us when we lived next to him. And my son was little. Now my son is in his 40s, right? So we ran into each other and we oh, good to see you. You know how somebody you haven't seen a long time and you're no longer connected. And now you're trying to catch up back up when you run into each other. It's like, oh, okay, let's get reacquainted. And so he's in a place where he's single and, he just want a friend. I'm like, okay, I don't mind, being your friend, but I'm not interested in nothing serious. So we went out to eat and this person, he gonna force me to be in a relationship with him. Oh, God brought you to me. You're the one. I'm like, darling, no. You wasn't listening to God. That wasn't God. I'm not the one. No. And then every time we talk on the phone, he's always rude and cursing. And it's just his energy is just not, wasn't mishmit with mine. And every time I got off the phone with him, I wanted to take a shower because his conversation was just so terrible. So, in saying that, now he calls, I do not pick up the phone, and I'm so serious. If your energy is negative, if it rubs me the wrong way, I'd rather be by myself and not be, and you can go on about your business, live your life. I don't wish you no harm. I don't wish nobody any harm, and I just wanted to say that. So my daughter-in-law getting back to her, she's gonna be in surprise of a rude awakening because I'm getting bags and everything together, cleaning out my room because since they've been living there, I've been like confined to my bedroom because they take over the living room. Child, I got a video of how that place looks. It looks nasty. It's a mess. And when I first moved in there, I used to try make it up and decorate it and everything. And then when they would come and visit, after they leave, it'd be a mess. It looks like a whirlwind went through it, and they would not clean up anything. So I'm like, okay. And I kept doing this over and over again. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna pick up, clean up, sweep up after y'all no more. Where you throw it is where it will stay. And I'm getting out of there. So, like I mentioned, don't when somebody makes you or try to push your buttons and try to make you get out of character, don't argue, don't fuss. What you do is you start planning your exit strategy, and before you know it, they're gonna look around and you will be gone. And that's what I'm doing. I'm planning my exit strategy, and I don't want to talk to her ever again. I don't want to see her ever again. I just want to deal with my son. Okay? So I just want to share that with you guys. I'm about to eat. I'm about to tear up this food because I'm starving. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll talk with you later. See me now. I didn't introduce myself. Success with Gigi. I'll make this quick because I'm hungry. Success with Gigi. Come back. I'm just my videos about chit chatting, sharing what's going on in my life. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends if you choose to. But doing these videos is sort of a therapeutic because I can't afford a therapist. So I just come over here and talk. So on that note, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.